everyone. Welcome to HOA Fight Club. I'm Raylene Schiavano. Today, I would just like to kind of update you on what I've been doing. I've been really busy. I did quite a bit of legislation. I kind of got discouraged when I was doing legislation because the legislators don't find I think it's the urgency that I see that needs to be done for other people and how we need to protect people. And it just was really frustrating to see that they didn't end up doing any protections. And in fact, they're going to add a ton of middle housing, which is a bunch of condo associations and townhomes. And people are going to join these communities without really knowing what they're getting themselves into. And we're going to have another housing crisis in the near future when people can't afford their HOA dues because the HOA dues go 3 times, 4 times higher. There's no limit. The board doesn't even need a vote of the people to increase the dues. And the only way the people can stop that is if they have 51% of the membership show up and vote against their budget. So these people really need to know, and they need to be educated on what is going on, a condo association and an HOA are like, what it's like living in them. We need to be honest with these people about the participation that will be needed. Some people might take advantage of those laws. And right now we have the attorneys and the property managers taking advantage of the laws and the board members, and there's no governance over these communities. So I was pretty disappointed that we didn't get anything done in Washington State to protect anyone. So I will be working again really hard on that this next year. But it also, I think I've finally come to a point where I needed a timeout from HOA. So I took a couple of weeks to kind of get myself some time because I have never stopped fighting for the people. And so it was really, really, like I said, it was really disappointing because I let the people down that I fight for because I couldn't get the legislators to work on good laws that would protect you. I don't live in a condo association or an HOA any longer, so I don't have this issue, but I feel it's really important to fight for the people that are left behind and the future buyers that have no idea what they're getting themselves into. So I just feel like I really had a moment of despair and depression, thinking, oh my gosh, these people, nobody's ever going to listen. And so many are suffering. It's not just 5 or 6 homeowners complaining. And, that was a testimony from a property management company, that it's just a few people complaining, and we shouldn't change the laws just for a few people. We shouldn't even educate the people. That's not needed. Anytime somebody says education is not needed, that's probably the time we need it the most. So anyways, I'm going to continue with my fight. I'm going to be back on my videos. I will try to keep you educated and update you on what I feel. Some of the current things I'm working on. One of them is an attorney showed for a due process hearing. It was an appeal, but the attorney showed without announcing their presence. Please make sure that you are protected. Your rights are protected. Anytime you have a hearing with the board, if an attorney is going to be present, he or she has to announce that they're going to be there. So you have an opportunity to hire an attorney also. So just keep that in mind. I did have a person that has settled their lawsuit, which is really good news. I have another one that's in the middle of their lawsuit. I think people are going into these lawsuits wiser, and I hope that this will be a good thing for the people. I am headed back to the States next week. I've been staying in Mexico where it's cheap to live. We never had a chance to buy a home after our home was sold, after we settled the lawsuit and the association had to purchase back my condo. So we've never had a chance to buy another home. But I think that all of this has just kind of come, down at me at one time. So I apologize, and I will be there for you. You can call me or email me. HOAfightclub@gmail.com is the best way to get a hold of me. The first thing you do, you can send me your CCNRs. Even if you haven't bought into a condo association, I will go over your CCNRs if you want in the financials, out of the resale certificates that you're supposed to get ahead of time. Always make sure you get yours and have time to go over them. I can tell within minutes whether it's a good condo, whether it has money, whether the documents are up to date, and the current documents that you should be receiving. Always ask for all records, all minutes, checks written, who's writing the checks. You have a right to know everything because you are a homeowner and you are a member, an equal member of that corporation. All right, you guys, I'm back and I'll see you on the next one.